you take your basic push-up and you start with, you know, 1 foot in the air, which introduces a lot more core stability. And so you can do your push-up with 1 foot in the air. You do a set of, you know, whatever, maybe change feet, do a set of whatever. And then as you get better at that, you can put your legs on an exercise ball. This is a pretty tiny ball, but you can just kind of roll out on the ball. You can start with your knees in the ball and do your push-ups. You can gradually roll out so that you've got less and less of your body in the ball, and again, it introduces more core stability, and eventually you can get to a point where you can have just your toes in the ball, and then maybe even 1 foot again. And then, so these are all progressions that I've done over the last couple of years. And then you can try to do the same type of thing with one medicine ball. It needs to be a pretty solid, firm medicine ball that doesn't compress too much. And you can do your push-ups like that. I've seen a lot of people do it like this. Change sides. Like that, and it just introduces a little bit more requirement for functional strength here to control what the medicine ball is doing. And then you can go through the same progression with your legs on an exercise ball and gradually get to a point where maybe you've got 1 foot on the ball. And then you can try putting, if you've got 2 good solid medicine balls, you can try 1 in each hand, and it introduces more functional strength, which is a lot like if you're pressing with a dumbbell, you've got to balance it. So that's really useful. And then you can start to play with stacking things. One thing that, where's the foam roller? This is probably the next progression. Just try to put your foot up on a foam roller and do your push-up. It does a couple of things. It's changed the angle at which you're doing push-ups. So a bit more body weights over your hands, which makes it a harder push-up. But the other thing it does is it's very unstable, so it requires even more core stability while you're doing it. And then you can start, if you really get into it, you can start stacking things like that, which introduces a lot of balance. Or stacking like that, putting your toe on that, and doing your push-ups. And the gym I go to at home, there's a lot of people now are trying to do this after seeing me do it, and they're making really good progress.